Friday. This is Shelly here at EDFIN TV.
Hello, Nancy Cordi here.
Awesome. Your host and co-host here tonight. We have got a fabulous lineup for you.
We do indeed.
Oh my gosh.
We do.
So for the next 15 minutes, we're going to spend some time together. We're going to be telling you all about what's been going on in the community. And then we're going to have our first line of first line of guests come on here and tell you a little bit about themselves. And then we'll have, we have two lineups tonight. And then we have our next special guest coming on. So
exciting.
Yeah. So we have an exciting night planned for you all on this Friday night. So tell us, what you been up to?
Well, actually quite a bit this week. So we can start with, you were there with me.
Yes.
We had an amazing time at the first Hype Social.
That was off the charts.
No,
they were just like, oh my gosh. They thought, maybe 50 people, 25, 50 people were going to show up.
House.
It was so packed that most of everybody went downstairs.
Yes.
Because there was just too many people up there.
That's right. Yeah, it was a room upstairs, the brewing company down there. It was at the Mesa Brewing Company.
And Hype is
helping young professionals exceed.
Yes.
Thank you for helping me on that one.
So it's amazing young ladies in our community that are doing fabulous things, and we want to spotlight them right now.
Yes.
We have
in support of Lisa Wayman, representing Carrington Construction.
And we have Nicole Farm with Brandman University.
Yes.
And Jennifer Seville with Strumford Insurance. So all those amazing ladies did a fabulous job putting that on.
Great turnout.
And we had a lot of other people there that was there that night that we want to shout out that also helped. Valerie was there with the local security company. I totally, sorry, Valerie, I'm not remembering who they are. I'll remember that next time.
We had Annette at VIP Florist.
We had Annette LaRock with VIP Florist.
Lake Elsinore.
Yes.
Whom I will be, I just reached out to today. I reached out. Yep. She will be one of our official florists on our vendor list for a new catering company. I'm working with a new company as their caterer, so that was super exciting. And I have not seen or talked to Annette LaRock from VIP Florist, Marietta VIP Florist, in a long time because I've been so busy. So it was really nice to reconnect. She's a great person.
Yeah, she's really nice.
Yeah.
So fabulous lady. And she also represents Professional Women's Roundtable.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So she was saying, you need to come out and be one of our panelists, one of our speakers, and talk a little about the EDFIN TV radio show and my books and all that. So stay tuned.
Yeah, very nice.
I always say it's coming soon to a theater near you.
Yeah, exactly.
So what else we got on here on the schedule?
So for the Very Diva Women's Group, we have it's pretty much a sold-out event coming up this Saturday. I am hosting it at my house. This is a showcasing for our very own member, our Diva member, Joy Reading.
Yes.
And it's going to be so much fun. Yeah, you know what? I got started. I don't know if you all saw the sangria picture I posted on my Facebook page, but it's...
We were going to ask you to bring some of those.
Whoa, really?
But we were like, no, we didn't want to do that.
No, that's not be a teaser. You
know?
Exactly. But, so it's sitting there and it's marinating in all the fruit right now. So it's getting ready. So it's going to be super fun.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to doing that tomorrow.
It's all about the way that I look at all of this is like, we just have a lot of empowerment.
Yes.
Across the board. Yeah. Going on here, just through people in general, just everybody empowering one another. Yeah. We all have the same thing in common. Small business, you know, the whole community matters and helping one another. That's what all this is about.
I feel that too.
Yeah.
I really feel that it's just it's a give and return. But you know, we don't do that for that reason. No. We are just naturally excited about encouraging and supporting and helping one another grow. Yes. And that's what these groups are so incredibly amazing at doing. Yes. So, and I feel that. I mean,
that's awesome. That's what it's all about.
It is, really.
That's like what we're doing here. That's
exactly.
And what we get back in return is what? We're just having fun. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
So we have that on Saturday. And let's see. I want to personally just give a little shout out to my hairdresser.
Of course you do.
I love her. I do not wake up looking like this in the morning. Okay.
You know how many times I've heard this?
But yeah, she gives me, I get so many compliments on my hair, and everybody thinks, you know,
nice.
you do such a great job on your hair, but I cannot take the credit other than styling it. But the cut itself, I used to have really long, dark, curly hair.
Okay.
And she has taken it to this
you just
level.
got her a bunch of business now, you know that?
Stephanie Perez at Sola Salon Studio 12.
Yeah.
And she's off the Temecula 79 in the corner bakery parking,
there
like
you go.
the strip mall area. And I really want to give her a shout out because she's fantastic. I hope you go see her.
And we want to get some other shout outs to Get a Clue. Okay, to Pamela next door here to EDFIN. We love you, Pamela. And she hosted the Belly Young Professionals event last night, which was fabulous. And at the same time, when we have these events like tonight and we have the VIP parties here, which is a celebration of all the hosts that come on tonight, is she actually lets us borrow her tables, her VIP tables, and she sponsors a lot of stuff here. Just a lot of the things that we need in a VIP party to make all this go. I mean, a huge sponsor.
So sweet.
So thank you, Pamela from Get a Clue. And Belly Young Professionals, like I said, amazing event last night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we met a lot of great people there. So
awesome.
That's another great event along with Hype. And a big thing coming up here is Toastmasters.
Oh, yeah.
On Monday, we have our open house.
Yeah.
So any of you young women out there, or older women, doesn't matter what age, and you want to increase your speaking skills or just network with women, small business, and you don't even have to be starting business. You can be like, you know, pamper chef, you can have a consulting business, whatever it may be. You're going to be in a room full of women of like-minded that wants to help you succeed and be successful. So and that's what that's all about.
Also to learn how to public speak, which believe it or not, as you know, you invited me to one of those Toastmasters meetings a while back, and I was literally horrified because I'm very, you know, spontaneous, but the minute you tell me, hey, you know, you got to go up and speak in front of people, I clam up. But if I naturally do it, it's a totally different story. But in just, I attended one, I don't know if I attended maybe one more, maybe two, I would say. I probably should go back. But
that's Monday.
That is Monday. Oh, I am going.
12:30.
Okay, I will be there. So it'll be my third time going. And in the first time I went, I already felt so much more empowered. I learned so much. You get graded, right? You kind of get scored on your speaking skills.
Not scorned, scored.
I did say scored.
No, I said that.
Although I did see people looking at me at least. But no, you know, it's
a fabulous group
beneficial.
of women.
Even just the first meeting, you get so much out of.
We have a lot of fun there.
It'll be great.
And it's the first professional women's Toastmasters.
Hey,
we started it last March.
Oh, wow!
So this is a little bit over a year.
Oh my gosh!
We've had this group.
How many members is it now?
And we were like 20 members strong.
Oh,
but there's a lot of other women that come there. But as far as like actual members, yeah,
that's great.
And then I was VP of membership this last year, and I've stepped down. And now we have someone else that's taken on that role because I have a lot of other stuff going on here.
Oh, so, just a little.
Yeah, so I passed the baton.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, okay.
So, and then I want a huge shout out to Mastermind.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's Tony Reyes and Antonio Mendez. I want to say a huge shout out to them. They are having a Mastermind Get Top Media Marketing Insights for 2018, August 24th at the Corporate Room, 5 to 7 p.m. Their guest speaker is the one and only Mike Purcell, the founder of ShoutTag.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, the special guest speaker is Todd Johnson.
That's going to be phenomenal.
So, for more details and more information, you can call 909-917-3699. And also, it includes dinner, networking, event, and prizes. $10 for members, $15 for non-members. And it'll be in Wildemar. So we'll be putting the information here on the timeline. And they have given us 8 tickets to give away.
No problem. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem.
So 8 tickets to give away. So here you go, Mastermind. All right. I hope you all can see that. Zoom in. Okay. So we have 8 tickets. So tonight we're giving away 2. All right. So if you put your name and put hashtag Mastermind on there, we will do a random drawing at the end of the show. and decide who wants to go.
Nice.
Random drawing. And, and we'll try to announce it on the show if we can. If we can't, we'll just post it on the timeline.
Good luck.
All right. So good luck to all of you out there.
Yeah.
All right. And then we have 3 more events coming up, and you have something there too. You have coming up.
All right.
What else do you have on there?
Let's see. So, we talked about hype. We talked about
yes.
Not sure.
And I have 3 events coming up. I have we have the launch party.
There we go.
For Cho Spicer for Parmesan.
September 16th.
September 16th from 10 till it's going to be 10 to 12 I think for the workshop, and then 12 to 2 for the panelists. I'm one of the panelists. Yeah,
that's going to be great. Good job.
I ain't going to tell you what I'm talking about, but I'm one of the panelists there, so it's going to be so much fun.
It'll be very exciting.
Yeah, and then we're going to have an after party.
Yeah. So, to your point, I think it goes from 10 to 12, 12 to 2, and then I think it stops at 5, and then we're going on to continue to connect and collaborate in local venues and lounges, and just
have lots of fun.
Having a great time.
And a lot of networking. Yes. All this is small women in business, just having a great time, and then at the same time collaborating and networking with each other and seeing how we can build relationships and help each other, help our businesses grow, mentor others, and all that good stuff. So
do you want to mention you'll be interviewing as well that day?
And and Nancy will be interviewing. I'm one of the panelists. Nancy will be interviewing everyone
that comes in. You're going to be interviewed.
So there will be certain people that will be chosen to send to the EDFIN TV radio studio booth there. Yeah. That Nancy will be interviewing. Not everybody. I was joking.
I know.
So certain people she'll be interviewed that will be selected by Cho Spicer of the event of her launch party. Yeah. Yeah. So Nancy will be doing this. So good luck to all of you, whoever is to interview.
It'll be fun. It'll be great.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Yes. And then, so we'll have the EDFIN TV radio booth there, and then we'll have the EDFIN Cash for College booth, okay?
Fantastic.
Yeah, so we're getting close here, I'm noticing, to bringing on our first guest, so we need to get moving right along here. Okay. All right. So I have a lot more to talk about, but we're just going to move it on. We'll save that for next week, okay? All right. So without further ado,
let's bring them in.
Let's bring on our first guest. And our first guest is actually going to be panelist on Parmesan's Cho Spicer's launch party. So come on in, ladies. And we have with us, come on in, as I said, we have Tess, which is a Stunt Women actress, a.k.a. martial arts. She can fill you in all about that. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. And Elisha. All right, hi, and Miss Nancy.
Hello. So glad you guys could be here.
Yeah. So tonight what we're doing here is with these young ladies, we need to talk a lot about Cho Spicer's launch party coming up, Parmesan. Yeah. And what all are you doing as far as her launch party? Like, what is your part playing in this as far as what are you all doing?
So I'm going to be one of the panelists, and I'm going to be talking about doing starting your business and staying motivated about your business and kind of persevering through all the tough times to keep it going.
Okay. And what is your business?
So I'm a co-founder of Theoria Technical College, and it's a trade school. It specializes in early childhood education. Okay. I'm really proud of it because it does something unique and new to the industry. It offers the classes online or on site. Mm-hmm. And at some of the typical colleges, you got to take courses for 8 to 16 weeks.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to be talking about a lot of this at the launch party as well?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. All right.
And so just about how you can get into business, start your business, and finding out what your strengths and weaknesses are to keep it going.
How'd you get into business anyway?
Yeah, I think I'm just born that way. I truly believe in in determining my own worth. I don't like the idea of going to a job, working someone else's hours, getting the pay that they decide I'm worth. That's not my mentality. It's like, I'm going to determine my worth. I'm going to determine my schedule. So at an early age, I started my own business. I worked in childcare. Okay. Loved it. It's probably what made me a little kooky. But ever since then, it's always progressed. Whatever it is I've wanted in life, I've always been able to achieve it. Any business I wanted to start,
set your mind to
I've been able to do it.
That's good.
That's me. I just have an idea, a vision, and I go for it. So it's working so
Remember
hard.
that. You have a vision and you just go for it. No excuses.
Persevere.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Have there been any obstacles, any challenges along the way?
And don't give the farm away. We're not going to talk about everything you're going to talk about.
Just give us one example.
Yeah, just give us some.
I think the biggest thing for me is me recognizing my own weaknesses. And so learning about what you're good at, what your strengths are, and being able to overcome them. So I'll tell you this. I'm not someone who builds a business and wants to stay and do the day-to-day grind. I'm not your operations girl. I'm not your paper pusher. That's not me. I'm a creative visionary. So I know how to think of a business, create it, and then I want to walk away. But when I first started off, I would stick with my businesses, trying to hold on to them, make them work, and that didn't work for me. So I always found myself kind of running my own businesses down. So that took years for me to recognize, and the good thing about it is even though I failed, I've always been able to use those failures to push me forward the next time.
I love that. That's the best part.
That is.
Because you have to use, I mean, even like for you, you know, as a martial arts and as a stunt woman, I can't even imagine doing stunts. I'm like, seriously, I would like break something.
More than one thing.
More than one thing. You're like, oh. So tell us a little bit about, I'm so intrigued about, you were saying that as a stunt woman and Call of Duty and X-Men, and I don't know nothing about that stuff, but it sounds super exciting.
Well,
tell us about all this.
That's what I'm going to be speaking a little bit about at the event is kind of why I started my YouTube. You know, I was doing stunts and all these things of behind the scene, and people weren't really knowing who Tess Keilhamer was.
Okay.
So that's why I was like, all right, you know, what a better way than, you know, YouTube to put yourself out on your own platform, be able to do what you want to do.
Great idea.
And that's why I started, you know, to produce my own episodes the way I want, you know. And what I kind of want to tell people about starting your YouTube is just start somewhere, like your first.
Just start.
Like you were like, oh, well, I don't have this ready, I don't have that ready. I was like, my first couple like videos and tutorials were so like not professional. I was like, I know people are gonna laugh at me. Like I know people are gonna be embarrassed.
But how did that come across anyway? How did that do? You say it was unprofessional, but
and then it was, and then they, you know, they still.
And then you get good at it, like she did.
See, you never know. You gotta just put it out there, you know.
And there's always gonna be people that are gonna laugh at you anyways, or you know,
of course. You gotta get past that.
You just gotta start. Like, you know, when there's something that you want to do, just start.
I love that.
That's somewhere.
Right. Yes.
And so yeah, that, you know, like I said, so from the, I got into stunts because I was always a martial artist. I moved out to LA actually for acting from Northern California.
Ah, okay.
Around Sonoma County and the Bay Area.
Okay.
And I came out for acting, but I was, you know, sitting in a gym for my martial artist, and then you know, one gig led to another, and then, you know, I was working, you know, consistently and well, and then I was, you know, well, I want to take it to the next level. I want to show people my training, my journey through what it's like to train jiu-jitsu, like daily, what it's like to.
What's your favorite video game that you did? I just have to know this.
It was probably the X-Men game because it was
so fun. Oh my gosh, I have a little kid inside of me that, as a grown woman, you see here today, likes to play certain video games. And so when I found out that she was on, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so great.
I was like, getting paid to do like superhero moves and, you know, making character.
Seriously.
Which is funny because I grew up playing Mortal Kombat with my brother.
I did too.
I had a lot of older brothers. I was always playing Mortal Kombat.
I have to say, honestly, her Mortal Kombat video is absolutely my favorite because she's a badass.
Of course.
She looks amazing. It's enticing.
Are we allowed to say that?
Oh,
we just kidding.
I'm always a rule breaker, just so you know.
So where can we find that Mortal Kombat video?
Well, actually, I think it's a video where I have a Mortal Kombat character and I'm a Street Fighter character. I'm Cammy from Street Fighter in a green lizard, and then
finish her.
Yeah.
I always knew I'm on my way. When somebody said, when the end of the video game would tell me that, I'm like, yes, I nailed it.
And I'm getting ready for my next episode, and I always crowdfund for my episodes. So I'm going to be using my own platform. So if people are interested, you know, sign up on my website.
And your website? Tell me your website.
Yes.
It's just tesskeilhamer.com. And so it's a new website, and I also got, you know, blogs of other topics that I, you know.
How fun.
Good.
Yeah. I'm not a gamer, but I'm just like, I think it's really
cool.
You might be now.
I might be now. You might be now. We should have game night.
I have an Xbox. We're going to do a gaming night some night.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that'd be so fun.
So sangrias will be do gaming night.
So, Tess, how did this all roll up to the Femme Argent launch party? And how did you collaborate with Joe? And how did you become part of this?
I've known Joe for a very, very long time. Our path, I mean, I've known her since I was in my teens. So,
oh, wow.
We, keep connecting at, different times in our life. And she was like, Tess, I really need you on. And I was like, well, you got it. So
that's meant to be. That's a friendship meant to be.
It is a friendship meant to be.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Awesome. How exciting.
How did you and Cho link up? How did you guys meet? What's your story like?
So we met at a networking party between a mutual friend.
Okay.
And we just vibe. Her and I just get
Who doesn't
along.
vibe with Cho?
Right.
Or even with you.
Right.
Like,
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah.
Some people. We just vibed, and her and I just have a natural attraction towards each other, business-wise and mentally, and it's worked out. So she said, I really love what you do, what you've been doing. I mean, who? When I first met her, I mentioned to her, I'm going to start a college, and she goes, oh, okay. She does that.
She's like,
sure.
Who does that?
Yeah. Okay, good
But
luck.
see, she's brainstorming.
Right? And then the next
when
time
she's
I
saying
saw
that,
her,
yeah,
you know her.
Hey,
She's so good
I
at that.
I opened my college, and she goes, huh? And I was like, yeah, I opened it. She was like, I don't know many people who say it and then turn around and they have it.
See?
And I said, oh, honey, you meet the first person. Because that's my name.
Yes.
I do what I say I'm going to do. And like I said, I've always
You're a woman of your word.
And who we're talking about is
Love
Cho
that.
Spicer of Permagent. You go to www.permagent.com. And she is the reason why I'm having this live video tonight, is to tell you a little bit about, introduce her launch party. She's an amazing app developer.
She really is.
And just amazing human being overall. And so she's having her launch party for just
We're so excited.
celebration of all her accomplishments and bringing all of us women together.
Yes.
Gonna have a fabulous time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have some questions here from our viewers. They want to know college of what?
It's Peoria Technical College, and like I've said before, it's a trade school, specializes in early childhood education.
Okay.
And so, again, some of the highlights of the college is you can do it online or on site. We have a virtual,
love that.
Yeah, a virtual
So convenient.
classroom.
Yes.
You can see the instructor, hear the instructor. We have discussions, activities.
Amazing.
And where's this at?
And it's based out of Carlsbad.
Okay.
Okay.
And your website is, so they can find you?
Yeah, Peoria is a difficult word. Sometimes people like Peoria, Peoria.
Okay,
So
we'll
Just
just
spell it out.
Okay, you just go and put it on the
we'll
thread
put
and
it on
everybody
the
can
thread.
find you.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, that takes care of that
That's
one there.
perfect.
And if they want to reach you, they have any questions, what number do they reach you at?
For Peoria or for me personally?
For Theoria, not you personally,
Okay.
because you don't want to get those calls.
Wow.
Okay.
You know what? Thank you for saving me from that. You can always call Peoria Technical at 760-487-8436.
Perfect.
Perfect.
760-487-THEO. T-H-E-O.
There you
That's
go.
the first part of
Okay.
Peoria.
All right.
Thank
And
you.
you'll go ahead and she'll put that on there too, because I know a lot of this we're
Yeah.
going through and it's going through
Absolutely.
really
Plug
quick.
your info for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
So what other questions do you have here, Nancy?
So, okay, for Tess, we talked about your YouTube, how you got started.
And they're both panelists for Cho's launch party.
Yes.
That's right.
Exciting. So we got
And
3 of us. Yeah, that's going to be fun.
okay, so under Elisha,
Oh, I
we
love
have
that.
Recreate Yourself.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so that's one of my philosophies in life. My dad was one of those people who had his ups and downs. He was a champion boxer for the military. He was he won awards at his job, but he also struggled with drugs, alcohol, and so he did very well in the military. He kind of fell off, and then he lost his house, his family.
Wow.
Then he picked himself back up, went to college, and bought a new house, and he
Nice.
always just seemed to be able to recreate himself. And so the one thing that I learned from him was that no matter what happens in life, everyone's going to have their problems, their challenges. You can pick yourself up and reinvent yourself. You don't have to let those challenging times define you. And a lot of people, they're really hard on themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a failure. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, people are talking bad about me. I'm getting bad publicity. That's okay. We all do. We've all been there.
Yeah.
So
Get used to that. You'll get the good with the bad. Absolutely.
And the higher you go, the more you're going to get.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You gotta develop some thick skin.
Yes, you do.
For sure.
And we don't have a lot of that these days. People
No.
want to hide. They want to give up. They want to avoid the situation. It's like, nah, face it head on. And that's what, be okay with being uncomfortable and being who you are.
Yes, that's a big deal.
Because I was very non-confrontational. I had a best friend who told me, stand up for yourself. And it was in that point that I was kind of like, okay, so.
And then you asked Tess to jump in for you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say.
She's going to
Let's do it, Tess. My friend's
going to kick your butt. What's a Tess move? Can we do a Tess move? No, I'm just kidding. I might break something again.
But it's amazing that you saw your father go through this, and it's no surprise you are the way you are because you learned by seeing him recreate himself and make a life for himself in spite of his challenges.
Yes.
And here you are today doing the same thing because those situations can make or break you.
Absolutely.
And in fact, they actually just push you even further.
Yes. And it's important to surround yourself with the right kind of people as well.
Yes.
People who believe in you, people who know you, people who accept you. Because believe it or not, we can't do it on our own.
You can't do
it
alone.
believe in
those
you.
people.
No.
And that's what Cho's done for me. I
same
come
thing.
into a scene and I'm like, I know I'm weird. I'm a little bit different. Sometimes I push the envelope a little too much. And Cho goes, no way, forget about it. Just be you. And so she even helps me to remind myself to embrace who I am. And I love that about her.
Yes. I agree that.
It's wonderful.
And Tess, and for you, go ahead.
Also I want to mention there's a lot of other aspects I offer on my YouTube. I a lot of like health related vlogs and tutorials. So there's a lot of other aspects that I do offer. That I just want everyone to know that's watching. If you head over, it's a lot more.
How do they find you on YouTube?
Just my name. Everything's my name. TessKeilhamer.com.
Okay. Now you're gonna have to put that on there too, because not everybody's gonna remember this.
Yeah. Will you plug that?
We gotta make it easy for them.
Or you want to spell how do you spell your last name?
Yeah.
KIELHAMER.
There you go. First name Tess. TESS. Look her up on YouTube. Okay. And so it's not only martial arts, but like you said, we have nutritional videos as well.
There's nutritional, herbal video. Because to be an athlete, you really, really understand your body, like fine-tune the instrument.
I believe
your body has to be fine-tuned. And then to be at your peak and optimum health, it's such a journey of learning really what's good for you. Like, for example, I always recommend, because a lot of my followers are also martial artists, people don't realize right after you work out, for example, you should consume massive amounts of antioxidants, because as you work out, you're oxidizing, also creating free radicals. So even fitness is a double-edged sword, because when you work out, you're creating all the free radicals. You got to neutralize those free radicals immediately after you work out with what? Holy basil, astaxanthin, vitamin C. All these powerful
and we
things.
can learn all this on your videos that you have. So, you know what?
Check in on this morning with Sonia and I started this new thing. It's a detox thing. Okay. So I'm like, okay, how do I, to have healthy hair and healthy skin and, because we just work so hard and you get worn down and it takes a toll on your skin and just every part of your body. So I put 4 large carrots in there. This is easy. I mean, to me, if people in my blender.
Ah, okay.
I had to do
hot water.
It was a simple thing, but it made a big difference. But I put all these, 4 carrots. I put a huge cucumber in there. You know this.
I'm a huge fan of juicing.
Yeah. And I put 1 apple with some simple and some lemon juice and stirred it all up and drank it. And some people would be like, that's just seriously gross. But after I drank it, I would say after like 30 minutes or so, I had so much energy.
Natural energy.
It was a huge, and it was no sugar.
No caffeine.
No caffeine. No. You're looking at me like.
Well, there's sugar from the fruit.
Yeah. Natural sugar.
Natural sugar. But it's not like I drank like a strawberry shake or something to get my energy. Or what do you call those energy drinks? The energy drinks.
Natural.
The energy drinks they would drink out, they're just like not good for them either. But so I just, it's me. I'm really proud of that.
Good for you, Shelly. I'm so proud of you. Plus, it makes you, in just moments after drinking juice, when you juice or when you smoothie, but you use those, I see the whites of my eyes become whiter.
Yeah.
I mean, your body is just craving these
what you're saying,
nutrients.
nutrition is so important.
It really is.
Well, here's an
and it mixed with your martial arts as well.
Here's another thing. If you consume protein when you wake up, I mean, even though I love, of course, fruits and vegetables, but they're still, breaking down sugar molecules, and so they're going to affect blood sugar levels throughout the day. It's called the second meal phenomenon, how you absorb sugars on your second meal. So if you start your day off with protein, your blood sugar levels are going to be way more balanced through the day,
Interesting. See?
And you're going to burn 30% more fat if you start off with protein.
Protein in the morning. We all think it was like this toast and our peanut butter and then whatever, but protein, get it in, man. She's telling you right here.
See, I'm doing the whole fruit thing vegetable thing in the
Of
morning.
course, the fruits and vegetables are wonderful.
With your protein.
Start off with protein. Yeah,
With
you always
my
want to balance
protein.
those sugars with some protein, or else
Yeah.
you're going to spike your blood sugar levels, and then you're going to
Makes sense.
Okay, because I
Makes
did that
sense.
with the fiber muffin. Maybe that wasn't so good.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to need a high energy day. My days are. Yeah, so I need lots of energy. Anyway, we'll worry about that another time. All right. So, and then this is a big thing as far as for what we do is staying motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Staying motivated. I mean,
it's hard.
Because just when we're doing what we're doing, and there's so many external things that are weighing you down from a negative standpoint, and it's like, you have to really brace yourself and ground yourself, and know that you can't be drawn into negative energy. You have to stay motivated and stay focused and do what you do. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, like I said before, this is not a one-man show. You can't do it on your own. So you have to have the right people surrounded that surround you and pick you up during those times when, you're just not feeling like everything's working out. You're not making the money that you're making.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to have those friends who just, if they genuinely care about you, they should be checking in on you.
Yes,
for
hey,
sure. Haven't heard from you. How's everything going?
Support group.
Then you pick up on that sign. Okay, she's not really wanting to talk. So what's going on? Talk to me. Let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Be comfortable with find that one person you can kind of rely on with stuff like that. So that's important.
Well, yeah, there's a quote I heard and I loved it because it actually was life changing when I was in a situation where there were a lot of people, I don't want to say picking on, but don't be
just say it.
Yeah, don't be where you're tolerated. Be where you're celebrated.
There's
always people that are waiting that are going to celebrate you. You don't want to be in the position or on the energy of people that are just tolerating you. Because actually, there's
I do too.
One of my favorite speakers is.
Can you say that again?
Don't be where you're tolerated. Be where you're celebrated.
Yeah, that is so important, Tess. That is a great saying.
Well, I don't know if any of you heard of Dr. Bruce Lipton, but he has, his book called The Biology of Belief, and he was a stem cell scientist, and he had, for example, petri dishes, and it's the environment that the bacteria is in that controls how the bacteria react. So what are we? We're bacteria. So, So same thing. Our external stimulus. If we're around situations and people that are
bringing us down.
Yeah,
it's toxic.
Yes, toxic.
It's very toxic.
That's a
They
bad
had that
petri
one
dish.
study in Japan where they had the water in the jar.
Get rid of that thing.
Just
grew some mold.
Positive words to the water in the jar. I know it sounds weird and simple, but they would speak negative and positive words to the water, and then they'd look at the water molecules underneath the microscope, and they would see the ones that had negative things yelled at them were all ugly molecules.
I believe all of that.
So that's
crystal. There were shapes of the crystals.
Yeah. And the ones that had positivity were beautiful crystals.
I believe all of that.
You are who you hang around.
Absolutely.
What do we say? You're as best as the
people.
company you keep.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So
don't be around the people that you're always trying to I'm trying to make sure they like you. Who cares?
Yes.
You're never gonna win with those people.
No. That's a waste of energy.
Yeah,
it really is.
Move away from that one.
Yeah.
So, thank you, ladies, for being on.
Yes, thank you for
honor.
coming.
And
it's so nice getting to know the book.
Yes, and so you will see them again coming up here at Cho's launch party. It's going to be in LA,
September 16th.
September 16th.
Yeah.
If you want to find out more about that, how to be part of the launch party, and just check on here. We'll put the link on here for Cho, and then the fees for that is about $50 unless you put the EDFIN code. You get 15% off, so it's less. It's about $40 and something to go to a launch party.
The whole day. It's the workshop. It's everything. You get to listen to all the panelists and meet so many people. So from 10 to 5.
We're going to have photographers. She's going to have videographers there.
Photo booths too?
When we say photo booths.
Yeah.
And when we say, if you know what a launch party is, I mean, it's kind of like,
it's the party you want to be at if you want to be in the in crowd, which is us.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you get to that show. I mean, it's going to be all about
and Los Angeles. Yeah, and we'll put on there and as far as the location, we will put that on there.
Yeah.
So but it's a fabulous event. I've already seen it. So
start planning for it.
Start planning September 16th.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right. And we're going to transition into our second guest.
Third.
All right. Third.
Yeah.
Third guest. Yeah. There we go. Sounds good.
Yeah, cool.
All right. So, all right. So we're going to transition into our third guest.
Yeah.
Come on in. Woo! Miss Sonia Pwrez in the house.
Hello. Hello, my fellow chef.
Oh my gosh.
How
Good
are
to
you?
see you,
You look
girls.
fabulous.
Thank you.
You know what is
Flowers,
so
fluffy hair.
beautiful about this? Because I have a chef on my left and I have a chef
Oh,
on
yeah. It
my
doesn't get any better than this, right?
right? Love, love, love.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fabulous.
Good.
You look fabulous.
You
Thank
do.
you.
I love
You
the
do.
colors. They look just smashing
So
on
summery.
you. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yep, we're heading towards the end of summer, so
Yeah.
want to catch the colors as well we can.
Of
Sure.
course.
For sure.
What's up? Tell us what's going on with the,
Well,
you just had our Barcelona nights, right?
That was
Oh my
amazing.
gosh.
So
Oh my
you
gosh.
did a fantastic job, not only with the food, but collaborating with the music and then the crowd itself. I mean,
Yeah.
sitting at a big table with all these wonderful people eating together
Yeah.
was just
The
wonderful.
food was amazing.
Yes.
well, that I'm glad that you experienced that, because that's really what my whole attempt is for people to come together. Because eating at a long table like that is an intimate time.
It
And when
really
you break
is.
bread
Yes.
and you're sitting across with other people and you're passing food around. It's just
Yeah.
it can't get any better than that.
No, it
Yeah.
really doesn't.
It was
I
a
agree
lot
with
of fun. We had, and the food was amazing.
Yes.
That was tough to navigate, when you're out there in I don't know, was it 104, 102 or something?
And in the humidity, it makes it feel 10 degrees hotter.
You know what? But to me, I was having so much fun. I didn't even feel the heat.
Oh, yeah.
But
But when you're being
as
of
a chef,
service,
but
Yes,
you, for you,
behind the
yeah, because
scenes.
you were like,
I was
but you still
going,
looked
and I
fabulous.
try to, that's the thing, is that I go out and I speak to all of my guests and I talk about a little bit
Yeah.
about what I'm doing, but it really is difficult to navigate all those things. But
Oh,
to hear
yes.
that people still had a good time at the end of the
Yes.
day, that's really
Yeah.
what I want to hear, is that everybody enjoyed each other.
So with
Yes.
Sonia Pwrez, organic chef, eating off the vine. So tell us why eating off the vine.
Well,
Tell us about that.
Well, what happened was I came out from the Pasadena area. I owned my own upscale nail salon when I lived out in Arcadia. And my daughters were both competitive athletes. And my little one, who was a national competitor in gymnastics, was here in Temecula. And so I used to drive her every day from Pasadena area
Oh, gosh.
to Temecula.
Ah.
And that's what you do. Most parents, I'm not the only one. Many of us come from
Yes,
San Diego
yes,
to get over
yes,
here.
yes, done it.
Right?
Yes, yes.
But I was living in, Arcadia. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this Temecula thing, And I never thought that I was going to
Yes,
move
I understand,
here.
yeah.
I never thought. And so I thought, well, I'm going to start exploring Temecula. And then we were really blessed. My husband got a really big offer in Escondido. So we ended up moving out here. And as I started exploring Temecula, I fell upon these vineyards. I didn't even know Temecula had vineyards. This was 14, 15 years ago.
Wow, that's a gold mine right
The
there.
mall had barely been built, and I'm like, oh gosh, there's this one
What's
mall,
here?
and what is
Yeah.
here? I gotta. So I am that.
That's
way.
a gold
Yeah.
mine for a chef. Ooh.
Yes, indeed.
And
Wow.
when we go anywhere, I love to travel, and
Yes.
I like to know what's going on in there. I like to be in with the people.
Mhm.
You've got the commercial side, but when you go
Yeah.
traveling, you want to be in with the
There's
people.
so much more when you get past the commercial
Yes.
and you mingle with the locals and find out what their tips and tricks are and the real food that they eat from the land
That's
that's
right.
around them.
Yeah.
So
You know.
I do.
Yeah.
I share that.
So I was
with
out
you.
in the vineyards, and I was parked in. I was watching them harvest, and it reminded me of one of my favorite history books, in the book of John, and I love the entire chapter 15, and it talks about it begins with, "I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener."
Amen. That's awesome.
And what he's talking about is that because he used a lot of parables, but
Yes.
when you talk about gardening and you talk about your person, he cuts off every branch that's not bearing fruit,
Yes.
Mhm.
and then he prunes the branches that are fruitful. So you know, you have your fig tree.
Yeah.
You have.
You see how excited
trees.
I was about that one fig that we got?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a representation of life and of health, but you prune it so that you can allow more, the better fruit to come through. Correct?
That's right.
Yeah.
That goes for us too.
Correct.
So it was twofold. So I was sitting there, and it was reminding me of my own family's farms and how my grandmothers they would tend to, chickens and turkeys and their trees and everything. And I thought, this is so beautiful.
It is.
And my mind started to go about what it was that I was going to do here.
So your food connects you to family.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because I know as a chef, I that's one of the primary reasons why I became a chef. But you also, when you cook, it takes you to certain times you've spent with family growing up, certain moments that you can recreate when you cook today, right?
Yep.
And just creating new memories with family, right?
Always
around food.
I always say to the girls, and I know this sounds a little bit, I say when I leave this earth, I want you all to be on a boat because my favorite place is the ocean.
Oh yeah.
And we'll go out on the ocean.
That's so beautiful.
Spread my ashes. Have fabulous food, great music, and remember, celebrate my life about what I brought to the table, literally.
Yeah, to the table. I love that, Sonia.
I want to talk about something. It's amazing. I mean, you have so many things here coming up. You have your cable show. You have your products of all your amazing sauces and everything. And there's more to it than that. Your cooking classes, your farm to table. I don't even know where to start, but
that's a good place.
Okay, so so there's many branches. I do have my wholesome products with my dressings and my cheese spreads, and we're slowly starting to get them out there. My husband's going to be the sales rep, which is really good at.
Good.
But I'm so busy that that's kind of
tell me about these dressings because I've had the dressings, but. What do you do with these dressings?
So I get organic herbs. That's what my grandmother brought me up on. Food is so fabulous when you add herbs. All you do is add rosemary to a steak or potato or a dressing, lemon and oil, and all of a sudden there's a wonderful flavor. So I did a lemon vinaigrette dressings, and they're made with wholesome ingredients, no preservatives, no chemicals, nothing. Just completely full whole ingredients. And then my cheese spreads, the same thing, made with herbs and cheese and just a lot of flavors.
So fresh and full of flavor. Did you use your lemon vinaigrette on the grape tomatoes that we had?
I did. I used the rosemary.
Oh, was it the rosemary?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I use the rosemary.
What is this? Is this hers? It was delicious.
I gotta make a connection.
Where can I find the dressings?
So right now they are located at the Chef Flavor inside that beautiful Vail Ranch headquarters, and you can go in there and you will find it. And the chef there is great. He'll sample it for you.
Matt, where's this at? What we're talking about?
It's at the Vail headquarters where they also have their farmers market on Tuesdays, which is fabulous, and that's where I get a lot of my ingredients. Temecula. On Highway 79.
And Red Hawk.
So those are my products. I also have a cable show. It's called Cooking Off the Vine, and you'll find that on Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Frontier has it on channel 45, and then Spectrum, which used to be Time Warner, has it on channel 85. And I'm the executive producer, the host, the script writer, the location, and I accompany the editor because I'm very picky. And we put all of my travels from all over Italy and Spain and then and all of our travels are fitting into these episodes with Temecula. And so I did it in the vineyards here and all types of different locations. So you can find those 5 episodes. But right now, if you wanted to, you can go on Eating Off the Vine and you'll see my sizzle reel with a little snips of all those episodes.
That's great. So I want to tell everybody out there that probably doesn't know this yet, some of you do, is that during the school year, what do you do?
So my day job is I do work for Hemet Unified, and I am the program secretary for a school, and that's my platform. That's where I work with
kids.
She's
retiring soon, so we'll have her all to us.
Yeah, that's why I'm like so tired. I told them I've got to get into a capsule after this and just rest for 60 days.
I saw you wrote that. Yeah,
really, I'm so exhausted, but I love it. But the other arm to that is my mentoring, and so I do culinary classes for Oak Grove, and these young chefs in the making come out, and believe me, these new kids of these age, even my own girls who really love. And
Oak Grove's, can you tell me
Oak Grove Center is a center for the arts where they have music programs, they have culinary, anything in the arts is available to kids to channel their energies in other areas.
Yeah.
And so these young boys boys in the ship. And I started with the young men to teach them about the kitchen, because everybody always pays attention to the girls in the kitchen.
Right.
So they've had other culinary people come in and work with them, but I specifically wanted to work with the boys.
Yeah.
And they had their own little garden there, and the boys never knew about how to eat vegetables.
Yeah.
And so I taught them how to make protein burgers, protein wraps without
I
bread.
haven't even known how to eat vegetables. I have to force myself to eat in a shake. I'm like,
Get them in somehow.
And I made them so delicious that, yes, exactly. And it was so delicious that the boys had a new appreciation for fruits and vegetables.
Oh, there you go.
But when the boys come to my farm to tables and my cooking classes, they learn about service. Because really, that's what you do when you are, what Shelly does, what Nancy does, what many of us do, and it's old school, is we're being of service, because our new age is so fast and up and coming. Everything is on the internet.
Right.
And nobody really knows how to put their hands in
touch.
and to serve people. And so these boys are learning, and I will tell you, they're so proud. After they're done, when is the next one? I can't wait. When's the next one?
And you know what's so beautiful about that is because you are helping to create that personal connection, which, to your point, in this modern day with technology, we've lost that touch. And so allowing them to be a part of what you create, the opportunities you create, allows them to connect with human beings, and they've realized that, wow, I'm capable of having that impact on a human being. This is great.
Amen.
So good for you for creating that opportunity and that platform for them.
Yeah, and I'm excited. Mentoring is huge. We really need that. We really need to be able to do that. And we're so busy. Our days are so busy that we're not taking the time, but everybody needs to remember that all those millenniums are going to be taking care of us when we're older.
That's correct. Yes.
So we got to give them some love, and whether it's through food, whether it's through mentoring them to find their own path in life. I really enjoy that.
That's wonderful. That's a gift.
That's awesome.
That's a gift.
Yeah, not everybody has that gift.
Right.
Let me tell you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you. So my next, so where I'm going to be moving to now that I'm back into my day job, I can't be doing farm to tables. As you know, that's a lot of work. Well, I do enjoy it when I'm back at work.
We're not still going to lose her. Don't worry about it.
She'll always have one foot in.
Still going to be
But I'm going to be doing cooking classes, more intimate classes with, 5 to 10 people. So
That's
this
fun.
Sunday.
So tell us about that.
Yeah.
So
So
we
I
have
have
some themes coming up.
if you go on
The
my
holidays.
website to Eating Off the Vine, you'll be able to see my different branches, and Cooking Off the Vine is where you'll be able to get my cooking class scheduled, which we're working on right now, and then Eating Off the Vine, where my products and where my farm to table events are. So my cooking classes, like this next one, I'm doing an intimate one for a bridal party, and they're surprising the bride on Sunday, and it's going to be at the Murrieta Day Spa, and the party's coming in, and we're going to teach them, and they really love that menu that I did when I did my launch with the chicken marsala and all that.
Ooh, yum.
But we're not going to do that. We're going to outdoor grill. I'm going to show them how to tenderize and how to massage chicken breast, because a lot of people have a fear of touching.
Funny you're at Murrieta Day Spa and talking about massaging vegetables. That is just so perfect.
That's right.
Everything gets a massage that day. That's awesome. Yeah, cool.
And I think it's such a pretty venue. I really love doing events outdoors.
Oh, that was a gorgeous venue over there.
Yes,
oh
it
my
was.
gosh.
Yeah, pretty ground.
I usually do them at vineyards, but these last couple of times I've chosen a brewery. But I like to really highlight our little gems in the community.
For sure.
Yes,
And
that's
so
a big deal.
that's the way we keep our economy growing and supporting other small businesses. So so Murrieta Day Spa was a little pick, and they've opened up their doors, and they're so happy and excited to have me. So I'll be doing future cooking classes there. So our next ones will be teaching people how to prepare for the holidays. So our next classes in September and October and possibly November will be to teach them on how to cook for the holidays for the Thanksgiving and
warm
Christmas
flavors.
So that's harvest time we're talking about.
Two of my favorite seasons of the year.
Time.
Fall and winter.
So can you imagine having someone teach you how to prepare your gathering for your family coming up for harvest time? I wonder who's going to be doing that.
Right here.
Whoa. I'm going to be going to Nancy. Can I get some of those figgies?
Oh, gosh. Yeah. I can't wait for that big tree. To just, feed the people, feed the masses. We enjoyed it last night so much.
Are they ready?
Yes, we had our fig tree. We recently just got a Cadota fig. It is late.
Oh, it's late this year.
Yeah, it's the one with the green skin. And to make a long story short, I just held this gem up like Simba in The Lion King.
A chef has appreciation like this. Okay?
Oh gosh, yes.
And you know, when I saw that, I was reminded, because see, for the Barcelona nights, I wanted to have figs on the platters. I kept calling all my growers, and they're not ready. They're not ready. They're not ready. I said, really?
We've got ours right in the perfect sunlight, and it's just stretching its arms and legs and bearing beautiful fruit. And all we did last night is the most simplest of techniques.
I just had to
cut it in half and put nice drizzle of balsamic vinegar. I'm not taking it. From Modena, Italy, and then a little bit of the Meyer lemon olive oil from the Temecula Olive Oil Company. Nice and simple. Brought out all the sweetness from the figs. So when it's bearing more fruit, I will call you.
Thank you, Nancy.
Yes, of course.
We will be bartering, my love.
Of course.
That's what you farmers have to do. So the last thing is that I became a certified hydroponist. When we had the water shortage, I went to Cal Poly Pomona. I did their program at the satellite campus in Escondido with Archie's Acres, met a beautiful group of people, and there's thousands of us throughout the United States. Wow. And what we do is you saw my beautiful basils that I brought. She brought me a
growing
box.
in hydroponic?
Growing hydroponically. So when I do finally have my own piece of property, I'm going to have my greenhouses growing all year round, herbs that only grow a certain time of the year, or fruits and vegetables that only.
How exciting!
Yes,
I can feel this excitement you have for this.
I want to have my own place. So when I have my cooking classes, we are actually going to do from seed to table cooking classes, from seed to table, farm to table.
That's
so we're going to break bread.
Doesn't get any better than that.
So for your harvest, because I know we got to wrap it up here because we're winding down here. But anyway, so for your harvest cooking classes coming up, where do they find out about that information at?
You want to log on to eatingoffthevine.com, or you can also go on my Facebook page. And why don't you like it while you're there? You're going to find some really good recipes and some pictures of foods that I'm grilling. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ladies.
Oh,
for having me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So proud of you.
All right. Well, when we leave the show, because we're checking out tonight we're going to say goodbye with Sonia Pwrez and Nancy Cordi here. And when we say goodbye, how would you like to say bye as chefs? Let's do something a little bit different.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the manja.
How did I know that?
So